Okay, hi there everybody, how you doing? Will here with Just in Time Prepping. You know, we always talk about something different every time I make a video. And I guess I was just wanting to tell you guys, we always talk about the other videos. Go watch the other videos. Give the other videos a thumbs up. That's what I always say, and that's what I mean, you know. But you know, for you to actually know where to go, do you know where to go, or do you just have to look blindly? So today I kind of like to tell you where I go, and then maybe you'll have a direction to go in. I mean, there's seriously a lot of them out there, and I had to thumb through them for the longest time, and one of the ones I started out watching was, let me think for a minute, because it's not one of the ones I have on my list for today. It's I believe it's Reality Survival, and it's a guy that is ex-military, or still military. I haven't figured it out which one. Excuse me. But he has a lot of information, and the reason I don't watch him is because, and this is all just my opinion, what I'm telling you guys, but the reason I really don't watch him anymore is because some of the other places he sent me actually treated me like they were better than I was, sort of like they were snobs. So I just quit watching him. I actually went and commented on one of his videos telling him what a bad Facebook page that he had, because everybody there seems to think they knew so much. So I just quit watching him, and I see now that he is still, now he's starting to pay for ads on Facebook. So if you see him, go look at him, I guess, but I really didn't care for him. So that's that. I just don't have, I really don't like the way the guy presents. He's down to earth, don't get me wrong, and he gives a lot of accurate information, but you know, he has to like come across to you for you to really want to listen. So he doesn't do that for me, so I just quit. So I do have some list here. I wrote down some stuff, and I'll just kind of go off of it, and I'll give you guys the 5 survival or prepping websites, YouTube channels that I myself usually go to and watch, and try to gather some information for me, and if I think it's good enough, I might try to pass it on to you guys. And they all know that we do it. If they're good preppers or preparedness survival people, they'll even mention you in their videos, like I'm going to mention them today in my videos. So I'll just kind of get off on it. One of the ones I watch is called Canadian Prepper. Now he does a lot of item reviews, and he didn't start out like that. When I started first watching him, he would do actually do videos something like what I do, and tell you how to get into it, what you have to get started, things like that. But as he has evolved, he has started doing gear reviews, and so I don't watch him as much as I used to, but he does have some good information. So write that down on your list, Canadian Prepper, and go check him out and see what you think. And like I said, I don't watch him much anymore because he does a lot of gear review, and I actually was watching him for information on what I should do to prepare. So it's up to you what you want to do. If you want to go look at his gear and see what he reviews, a lot of it, like he does a bug out roll that he put together himself, and he sells it. But that's fine. No, I don't have a problem with that kind of stuff. But he takes gear from other companies, and then he tries it, and then he reviews it on his channel. And so it's not really a survival channel anymore when you're doing that. You're taking something for free and then you're turning around and you're giving it a review and try to get other people to buy from that company. And that's not what I watch the videos for. I watch it to learn something. And so you might want to go watch his gear reviews. You know, that might be what you're into. So Canadian Prepper is a good one. Another one I have written down, and I really don't need the list, but I just want to make sure that I get the name of the channel right and everything, is called Viking Preparedness. Now, the guy that runs that channel, his name is Pastor Joe Fox. And I really like the guy. He really has some good stuff. And he always puts it straightforward. He is an ordained minister, so he has a little God stuff with it. And I'm religious. I'm not real religious. I don't go to church or anything, but I believe in God. I believe in a supreme being. And that's, I can deal with what he has, you know. But I'm noticing that he's starting to do gear reviews for companies too, but he doesn't do that as many as Canadian Preppers. So I just kind of take the good with the bad, but he is very good. He has a lot of information. And so if you have time, go check him out. He's pretty good. Another one I have here is Prepper Logic. He's also known as the Ontario Prepper Survival Network. But his name is Che Bodie or Bodie. And I watch him a lot. He's very informative. He is he does classes. He's from Canada. He does classes. He does a lot of prepper cons, and he travels around the country, Canada and United States, as far as I know. Could be, excuse me, even more than that. And he gives reviews of the areas and stuff. I really like his channel. I watch it a lot. He doesn't put out videos every day or even every other day. He just does them whenever he gets the information together and then does videos on it. He's pretty good. So if you guys get a chance, check out Prepper Logic. Che is pretty good. I don't know him personally. I know him from YouTube. And he has a Facebook page. He has some other places to go check him out at. So just go check him out. See what you guys think. So another one I have here is Prepper Princess. Prepper Princess, I haven't been watching her channel a lot, or even for a long time, but I kind of got started watching her through one of the other channels. Is that they mentioned her on their channel and said that she needed some help with some subscribers to get her started. So me being the nice guy I am, I went and checked her out, and she is kind of down to earth. She does a lot of prepping from home stuff. She tells you how to make everything work that you have around your house, and some self-defense and some other stuff. She does a lot of stuff right from her home. So if you're going to be a bugging in type of person, she would be a good channel to watch. She does some pretty good stuff. So Prepper Princess, pretty good place. Go check her out. In my opinion, she's pretty popular, getting pretty popular, and I think she's kind of honest in how she talks. So that goes to, now we're down to number 5, and number 5 is called Step 1 Survival, or SOS. The guy that runs that channel calls himself Staff Sergeant Badass. His wife gets in and does some videos with him. She goes by Sippy Cup. Now these two guys, I'm going to tell you, he is pretty much my mentor. When I started doing some prepping channel ideas, decided to try to get started, do some videos, try to help people out, doing the best I could, and try to get them to go in the right direction and thinking and getting the mindset for it. He's pretty much my mentor. So Staff Sergeant Badass, he's right up there for me. He always has something to add to everything. There's a lot of leather work and stuff like that, and he teaches you guys how to do it yourself too. He shows you how he does it. So in my opinion, he's pretty informative. He always has something. I always go away with something from his channel. So, and like I said, he pretty much is my mentor. Him and I kind of talk back and forth. Emails, and also talk on the channel, you know, just kind of that kind of stuff. So, in my opinion, he's the best. If you have a question and you can't figure it out, or you need somebody to help to get your head going in the right direction on whatever you're trying to figure out, you can always ask him. You know, you can email him, or you can go and watch his videos and just ask a question right there on the channel. He also does a lot of live podcasts. So you can go in there and you can usually ask him questions. The people that he has, his subscribers, and people that kind of hang out with him, you can ask questions in the podcast, and if he doesn't answer you, most of them will even help you out. So in my opinion, the SOS is a pretty good place to go. So we're going to start with, now we're going to go to, I'm going to tell you how I have it set up in the rankings, from the worst to the best. Now, just because you're at the bottom or in the middle doesn't mean you're not important to me. You are. But it's just, in my opinion, how I go about ranking you guys from the bottom to the top. So in the number 5 spot, I put Prepper Princess because I simply haven't been going to her channel very much, or for very long, let's put it that way. And so I have her at number 5. That can change at any time, don't get me wrong. So in the number 4 slot, I have Canadian Prepper. Now that guy is pretty informational. He has some good stuff. Don't get me wrong, but because of the reviews that he does a lot of them. I kind of have him down at the bottom. So right in the middle, I have Pastor Joe Fox, and that's Viking Preparedness. And he's in the middle because I can always go there. You know, if I can't find it anywhere, I'll go check him out, you know. So in the number 2 spot, I have Prepper Logic, or Shea Bodie. And I have him there because I watch him a lot. He kind of talks about everything. He runs some of his cars off of vegetable oil, guys. Gosh, you know, and he's pretty mechanically minded. And that's just where I have him at. He's really intelligent. And then in the number 1 spot, drumroll, is SOS Prepping, or Step 1 Survival. And I'm going to tell you, Staff Sergeant Badass, I really look up to you. In my book, you're my mentor. I know we've had our ups and our downs and our backwards and our forwards, but you know what? You're my mentor, and you'll always be my mentor. So, beg, borrow, or steal, guess what? You're in the number 1 slot. And in my opinion, you'll be there for a long time. So that's what I have for today. I know I talk about going to these other channels and checking them out and getting your lists and helping me out and giving them all a thumbs up and all that good stuff, but I really never tell you where to go look. So today that's what I did. I came and I decided to tell you guys where I go, where I kind of hang out when I'm not talking to you guys. Or if I'm not sticking my nose in the TV or whatever, I'm out there checking out other sites, and I'm trying to get more information to pass along to you guys. So that's what I have for today. So, as usual, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and go check out those other guys. Give them a thumbs up. Leave a comment in their comment box. Tell them I sent you. I don't care. So for today, that's it. God bless you, God bless me, and God bless the US of A. I'll see you guys next time.